aspect of your work gives you the most satisfaction?
So it must be, I think, when I'm able to learn something new and also help a customer at the same time.
The most satisfaction gives me cooperation with the people, especially with specialists here from the company, but also with the customers from the outside of the company. Working with new technologies here at OpenE, we are cooperating with most of the vendors available on the storage markets, and we've got access to the newest possible technologies available on the market. So it makes me fun. Yeah.
Okay.
What I like the most in my job is the daily contact with my customers, with my partners, and being a all-rounder for like everybody, like mixing up together sales, marketing activities, also combined with train activities like OECE trainings and so on. So what I really enjoy the most at my work, it is very flexible. It is very, I would say, challenging sometimes. It is very interesting. I can learn a lot of new things. And yeah, most important is there's always new things to discover, new things to learn. And yeah, I guess this is the most important things here.
How much have you learned from working at OpenE? Like, what skills did this work let you develop?
So in terms of technical knowledge, obviously I have found out a lot about data storage, but I would say in general terms, being able to adapt to the ever-changing market, that is the biggest takeaway.
It's a very simple question, how much? Because the answer is not very simple, because the areas developed by me during all these years is very wide, and I'm learning every day. I think I'm sure I'm learning every day. The storage market is very dynamic, and cooperation with the people learned me a lot. Project managing gave me the school of where I can learn new things, etc. So it is not the simple question. I learn a lot. I'm learning all the time.
Privilege to work with Janos and Christoph, the two CIOs of this company. So from Janos I can learn a lot of technical stuff. Of course, like all this Linux and CFS related things, which is very important to know with our software. This is of course always good to know a lot of technical background in order to sell the software way better or to have the better arguments for the customers. And from Christoph here I can learn mostly through his over 20 or 30 year sales experience, like how to make quotes, how to make offers, how to make the right choices, not starting too low, like when it comes to the selling point and so on, like all the cycles, how it is mixed up. All this I can learn from Christoph. So, and this is probably the most important here for me. Yeah.
Do you recall any special day or event, or maybe it was your first day, that was so special at OpenE that you remember it in particular?
So it goes without saying that every day at OpenE is extremely special, but the funniest day must be when my colleague Rafał couldn't be found, but it turned out that he had been hiding in the server room. Well, not really hiding, but he was trying to fix some problem, and we found him in the end.
Each day is very special, I think, and there was many specific days in my career here at OpenE, but if I have to give a specific example, it will be the day when we decide to pass 2 terabytes of storage space in the product. It was lots of fun because these days drives were not so big in case of capacity, so we've got lots of drives, and we did not have enough hardware to place them in one case or something like that in JBoss. So we decided to build some kind of pyramids, which was called by Fun, and this was a very specific day in the company because all of us take a picture in this pyramid in the background. So it was a very specific day.
Well, I would say the trainings were a really good experience for myself, and also when I did the OEC training by myself. So it is a really good interaction with people, because there's a lot of exchange how these different companies work together, because we have system houses, data centers, system builders, ISP, MSP providers. So all this variety of different customers and partners makes it so interesting in this training together, all their different opinions, how they work with their end customers, how they approach their customers. And yeah, I guess this is the most exciting part here. And with the trainings, I really liked it, because then we found out there's a lot of questions, they're similar, and we found similar answers. Maybe they do it in a little different other way, but the end result will be the same. They all work with Jovian as a data storage solution, and yeah, maybe they do a little bit different protocol like iSCSI Fiber Channel. The other company is maybe doing NFS. So everybody has his little preferences. Yeah.
You already mentioned it, but can you dive deeper into what kind of people have you met in Opening? Like, if you could describe them.
So everyone is extremely friendly, always ready to help. I know that I can count on my colleagues, not only when it comes to things that are related to my everyday duties, but also when I need some advice, for example, on my personal life.
Okay, thank you very much, Pete.
Mostly open-minded, and as I mentioned, all of them are specialists in their fields of interest, etc. So yeah, I think it's the best description of people I've ever met here in Opening.
Okay, thank you for this interview.
Thank you.
I know everybody is really helpful. Everybody is helping me wherever he can, is giving his best. And the most important for me is who to ask, where I get like a fast response and help. This is often the case is Mario Schwittig or you or Gregor for the email stuff and so on, but mostly Mariusz for technical stuff and reasons. And yeah, the rest is just fine. You for marketing team, Pavel, Nikolaj, all the team, everybody is super helpful. Patrick, the pre-sales people, yeah, like, and I can always, for technical stuff, I can always, I still ask Janusz, he's just downstairs whenever I'm getting a new coffee. We have a small chit-chat and talk about things, yeah.